I actually looked at quite a few pictures before I came across this one. It was actually kind of intriguing to me because I know that Red Mile has always been there and is not very far from campus, but I've never actually been over there to see any of it. And it's something that's always been intriguing to me just because of the concept of it and the gambling and everything that happens there. And that's kind of why I chose the picture. I also like how like the dark sky kind of contrasts the bright lighting of Red Mile and the red. Also the lights of the trees underneath before the top of the trees look a little dark. I'm assuming it's from the car headlights, but I think it kind of has a dramatic effect about it a little bit. This photo to me kind of, I don't know, would be more of like a greed or like the fact that most people nowadays always want more than what we have, is what it seems to me. Um, I kind of like that it represents Lexington though with the horses and everything, but the general concept to me would be the fact that we always want more. I think that's a constant problem that we have today. So I think that using some place that there's a lot of gambling and things like that that go on would be a perfect way to actually show that specific concept. I saw there were a few more pictures just like this one that kind of resembled the same thing. So I think that's what it's saying if I had to guess. Greed is something that's everywhere, and obviously, a place like this, there would be a lot because a lot of people don't settle with what they have, where they just lose loads of money there because they don't know when to stop. And I think that's an issue that we have regardless. So, honestly, if I could change the image, the only thing I would do would be to figure out a way to put more emphasis on the building because it's just kind of the entire picture is Red Mile. So I think that it'd be more like it'd have more of a dramatic effect if there was some sort of bigger background. Like I like the dark sky, but I think that if there was a bigger background, it would put a little bit more emphasis on the red lighting to show more of the dark sky, I guess. Um, I honestly really like the picture. I like the quality. The Red Mile sign I feel like is lit up and very like front and center of the picture to show that's what they're trying to show, I think. But no, I think it's a good picture. I just think that if there was a little bit more emphasis on it, that it would be even better because the dark background really does kind of contrast the bright Red Mile sign and the horses that are in the windows. Um, I'm not sure if they are talking about greed. I guess another thing they could be going towards is not just only never being satisfied, but the fact that, like, this is a place where, like, a lot of different things go on at once. So that's another thing that they could be showing, I guess. But Red Mile is a place which I can't actually say because I've never been in, but it seems to me that there is a lot of gambling that would go on there. There's, I think, alcohol, stuff like that, and those things mixed in one can never be good, in my opinion. But if it is a place that's talking about greed or um, people always wanting more or wanting to like get rich fast, which is another thing that shows the American greed and always wanting more than what we have, but also kind of represents the American dream, in my opinion. So there's a lot of different ways this image could go, I think. But overall, I really do like the picture. I like how it's like emphasized, and I think the contrast of it is really good.